Morning. It's Gary back from G&H Honey Bees. It is Thursday, June 11th, 2020. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning, and we have a good amount of activity going on here. According to my digital thermometer I have at the back door there, it's 19 degrees Celsius, which is, I don't know, about 65, 66 Fahrenheit. But it is still threatening to rain. See by the cloud cover that we have. So anyway, this little nuke here, they seem to be doing really well, and they're probably ready for a 10 frame box. But because the temperatures have been cooler and stuff, I didn't want to give them any more space than necessary to try and keep warm. I think I'll wait until I see them have another hatch of brood, because I don't want the brood that they're raising in there to get chilled or anything. So probably in a few days I'll do a video on moving them into a 10 frame, but we have to see how the weather goes. Today's focus is this nuke here. Set up. This is the split that I did for Norman, and last Thursday I was going to do a video about marking the queen, and I pulled one frame out, and there was the queen. She was walking up the frame, and she stuck her head in the cell, and I thought, great, she's looking for a place to lay an egg. So she's mated and ready to rock and roll. Well, she pulled her head out of the cell, spread her wings, and flew off. That's like, oh my God. What did I just do? So I put the frame back in there and closed them up, and I've left them. And I looked in here a couple of days ago when we had some sunny breaks, and the queen is back in there, so she knows where her home is. So today I want to look and see if she's laying. If she's laying, I want to get her marked. So, and I know you guys have been probably waiting to see me do a queen marking with my 3D printed queen marker. Find the right pen here. So I've got, this is my 3D printed marker, which you get the queen in there, put the cap on it, and you screw up on this threaded knob until she's immobilized against the screen at the top. But this has a couple of issues to it. One, even though it's printed in clear filament, it's hard to see through it, because that's the way 3D printing is. It just doesn't come out clear. The other problem is getting a queen in here. You can get the queen to run in there, but she wants to run right back out, and trying to get this cap on while she's trying to run out is a bit of a anxious moment, should I say. I did use this for the nuke that I did for Living the Dream Farm, and I did get the queen marked, but it was a bit harrowing trying to get the queen to stay in there. So I got myself one of these with the sliding gate. I've seen people using these, and they look like they work pretty good. But this one, when I got it, if you pressed up, and this had just a plastic plunger in it. This plastic plunger that you just slide up, and it looked like it got really close to the screen at the top, the sliding screen. So I thought, I like the idea of being able to control how high the foam pad is with the threaded knob. So I took this apart, and it's really easy to take apart. It's only got 2 screws in it, one here, one here. You just take them out, and you gently pull it apart. And I made a base plate here with a thread in it, and I just put a little bit of hot glue in there, to hold it in place, and then I made a spindle for it and this cap plate. And when I screw that up, I can get it up to within where it should be. Like if I screw that all the way in, I can get that right up to the top, and it looks like it has enough space for the queen to be immobilized but not under pressure. So if I get it up like that, you can see that's foam is up there, and there should be enough space in there for the queen. Now, it might be a bit too much space. I took rough measurements to make the spindle, and if I need to make that foam go up a little bit more, all I need to do is reprint this top plate here, make it a little thicker. So let's have a look. I'm going to screw this back down. To about there. And let's have a look and see what is going on in here. There. Yeah, I don't know what kind of mood they're going to be in because the weather hasn't been the greatest. None, don't sting, just go back in the box. Oh, there's a bumblebee went in there. Yeah, fly off, thank you. Don't want to jiggle them too much. Now they're putting nectar in this side here. And what I'm looking for is eggs, if I can see them. Oh yeah, there's eggs in here. Good stuff. I don't know, I'm trying to get the camera. I don't know if the camera's going to be able to see them down in there or not. There's some, looks like day-old eggs, or maybe a couple of days old. They're just starting to lay over. So this queen is ready to rock and roll. And we have plans for this queen as well. So let's see if we can find her. Oh, there's a bit of sunshine. Wow. Alright, I don't see her there. Ooh, did I just see a mite on that? Yeah, might be mites on these. Alright, so look at the next one. Just going real slow. Yeah, there's eggs in here too. Alright, Queenie, where are you? She's a dark queen. Should be fairly easy to spot. If anybody sees it, point her out. I don't see her there, but there are eggs in here, so good. And there's eggs on this side of the frame too. I don't see her there, so let's look. I've been real gentle. There's a drone. I think in a nuke you'd be able to find the queen real easy, but that's not always the case. Ah, there is a bee with a mite on it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a treatment on these. Wow, she's not being easy to spot. Oh, there she is. Well, she isn't dark. That's interesting. There she goes over the top of the frame. See if I can set that down in there while I find her. Can she go in there? Yeah, she's in there. Okay, got her in there, but I also got a number of other bees in there too. Alright. Well, the workers can get out. Gently. Okay, got her immobilized against the top there. Kind of immobilized. Well, she's not. Let's get her up in there a bit more. Come on, worker, get off of there. Screw that up just a hair more. Come on, girls. You're not making this easy. Okay, I've got her marked. Back that off. I'm just going to let her sit for a minute. So I'll be back when I release her. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes. That should be dried enough. And where is she? She's up against the top there. There she goes. Nice big blue mark on her. She's back in. Excellent. That actually worked pretty good. Okay, she's back in business. Alright, so that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed that, and please give me a like if you would, and a thumbs up, or whatever it is, and I will see you again in the next video. I don't know when that's going to be, maybe in a day or two when the sun comes out, but got to do some more creative beekeeping here in the near future. Alright, so hope you're all having a good day. Bye for now.